4:10 p.m. on the third Wednesday of March. And we're going to, I think, first look at our minutes from our last meeting. If everyone received those and had a chance to look at them.
Yes. Yes, they look good.
Okay, well, I would like to entertain a motion to accept these minutes as presented.
Second.
All right, all in favor, please say aye. Aye. Is this a quorum? Wait a minute.
I
Diane votes, but she can't. Does Diane vote?
I don't vote. We're
You
still
don't vote?
there is some dispute on that, but as far as I know at the
Okay.
moment I don't vote.
All right. So we don't need uh
So it's you two.
Justin anymore? Justin and
It, the reason, so Diane does count towards a quorum, uh, due
okay.
to, he not being physically able to attend sessions any longer. We're not counting Doug, anymore, so three makes for a quorum.
Okay. All right. So I think the minutes have passed uh and then we turn it over to you, Stephen, because it looks like we do have a loan or a rehab request.
Yes, that's right. So we do have a rehab request from Jaquetta Turner. She is the owner of 4218 North Liberty Street, and she is seeking to create a hair salon space in that location. One of the uses for the Neighborhood Revitalization Strategy Area Building Rehabilitation Program, also known as the Rehab Program, is that it can be used to help get the building up to code. So that has been used for this, and it's, she's provided us with some estimates, and for installing some HVAC, some mini splits into this upstairs unit. The staff has gone through and looked over everything. We've had zoning and inspections look at everything to make sure that she would have, this would fit with the program, and that also we wouldn't need any sort of elevated assistance from zoning and inspections to make sure that the work was being done in certain ways. And then it also went through our internal committee before it got to you all as well, where we have a handful of different department heads look at it to make sure that we hadn't missed anything important to bring up. And now it's in your hands. Let us know. Let me know if you have any questions about this request for funding. Just so you know, we did increase it up to 20,000 in matching money, but that won't really affect this too much, as um, it as it likely won't go too far above what the program used to be when it was maxed at 10,000 for matching forgivable loan funds.
Okay, so it looks like
Did we receive a copy of it? Because I don't think I've seen the application.
Yes, I sent it out in I think yesterday's email, or the day before, yesterday morning's email, when I confirmed that you had a quorum uh, expected.
I got it at 10:26 a.m. yesterday, and it looked like you were copied on that.
Yes, I see it now. Sorry about that.
And so since she's asking for 21, does that mean she chose these are three estimates from three different companies, right?
That's actually three estimates from two companies. One of
Oh,
the companies has two estimates based on different different companies' materials that they would use.
Oh, the different brands, two different brands. Okay.
Mhm.
So with that 21,000, she chose, which of these options is she choosing?
Let me look at it again.
It must not have been the first one because that looks like it's
It would be the
47.
Durastar one, option 2, I believe. $20.5.
Okay.
And we would be matching half of that, the city would, with a forgivable
It,
loan. And oh, go ahead,
it
Diane.
is half, I mean, it's always half, or is does this one have like a $10,000 maximum? Was there a maximum or is there on these loans?
It used to be a $10,000 maximum, but it was increased to 20,000 fairly recently.
Okay, but
Um,
it's still half.
yes, but it's still
Okay.
half. And it is a forgivable loan, so it's technically a loan until, as long as the owner of the property remains an owner in good standing with the city for 3 years.
How long is it for, I mean, how long is it forgiven after?
3 years.
3 years. Okay.
Now, she doesn't have to be the owner, correct?
Yes, she would need to maintain ownership.
Okay.
Yes.
She owns the building.
Yes, she does.
Okay.
It's owned under an LLC that she owns. So she owns it through an LLC.
So will the loan be to the LLC then?
The loan will be to an LLC, but it would be a personal guarantee from her as well. So
So is there a requirement on how many estimates you have to get?
three estimates is what they're required to get. And this met that standard, even though it was only 2 different contractors. It was 3 different estimates based on 2 of them using different materials.
Mhm.
Now, is the salon already up and running
It is not.
or no?
No.
It's new,
Okay, so
brand new.
she's yeah, it's a
Yeah,
new business.
this is the only way that this sort of interior type of assistance can be used for this program is if it's literally something that you need to get up to code to
Okay.
operate a business.
Okay.
It typically isn't used for this kind of thing. I'd say maybe 1 out of every 5 are used for this. Mostly it's a facade improvement program.
Does she currently have a salon?
I don't think so. I'm not entirely sure, actually. It's the since this program is mostly about sort of upfitting the commercial property and not sort of assessing the business acumen or sort of business background of someone. That's not something that we've really gotten into.
Okay.
If she came back for a loan or to participate in the contest, that'd probably be something that we get more into.
But when you say it has a personal guarantee, is there a lien on the building, or she has on her personal, does she have a balance sheet of some kind?
She would just have to sign for it personally along with the LLC. And
Mm,
so it would be, that would be required. It wouldn't, but it would be, she'd be part of the loan.
mm.
We've
All right.
actually never had anyone not be forgiven in this program. Everyone's met the requirement of maintaining ownership for 3 years and also staying in good standing with the city. So this program has a very good track record for that.
All right. Any more questions?
No.
Okay.
No,
Darnell, would you like to make a motion?
I make a motion that we approve this loan request.
All right, I'll second. All in favor, please say aye.
Aye.
Aye. Any opposed? No. It has been approved.
Well, thank you all. And let me give you a little bit of an update on the loan program. So a couple of you had reached out asking if Desiree Jackson from the Labyrinth had materials prepared to come back to the committee yet, and not yet. I have been working with her. She just wants to be able to come back and really wow you all with what she has. So I'm working with her. I'm also working with about 4 other people who are either starting or very far along with a loan application. So we may be coming up onto a little bit of a period where there's a lot more activity with the loan program. My theory is that we expanded the area in January of last year, and it's just taken a little bit of time for the word to get out about that area of expansion in which the loan program can serve businesses. But keep an eye peeled because I know for sure that there's going to be a few coming in.
Sounds good.
Glad to hear it.
I bet you are, Tanya. All right, but as usual, if you all have any questions for me or anything like that, please feel free to reach out. And we've also started this year's business plan contest as well. Please, if you know anyone who is interested, we really want to get a huge number of entrants this year, of applicants this year. And we have a due date of April 14th for when the 2-page business proposals are due. So if you know somebody and you think that they might be interested, just tell them to reach out to me or look on the website and send in a 2-page proposal.
Two-page proposal, that's from there, after you review the 2 pages, then you go to a full plan. Gotcha. Okay. I will share the news.
Do it.
All right. Anything else?
That's it from me.
Okay, well, if there's no further business this afternoon, I will call for adjournment. Call this
I make a
meeting.
motion do I need to make a motion
Sure.
that this meeting be adjourned?
Okay. Well, thank you, everyone. See you next month.
All right. Bye.